Ladies, gents, boys and girls, Papa Smoke back again with another video. Okay, so sorry this one's a week late, I was really busy last week. This video itself is about Mambo Ayizan. So first of all, I'm going to start with a couple of passages from my book about her. You see, it's quite a decent bit of information when I researched into her. The name itself is said to come from the Fon people, or a culture in the Benin. And it's traditionally sort of as close as it can be translated into sacred earth. Now, the word Ayizan is also the name given to some of the most ancient ancestors, so these spirits that are as old or nearly as old as the universe itself, and as such were potentially never human. You symbolise these specific spirits traditionally with a mound of dirt sprinkled with palm oil, which is why palm is sacred to her. Mambo Ayizan herself is seen as the first Mambo. And she's looked upon lovingly in Haiti and amongst the global Vodou community. Now, I haven't had much experience with her, to be honest with you, because I'm a Bukor, so I haven't been down the Orthodox religious initiation process. I'm not Asogwe and will never become Asogwe. But similar to Papa Loco, she's primarily concerned with the process of initiation and with passing sacred knowledge on to practitioners. She's also been known to be somewhat of a kind of patroness of the sacred marketplace and of the actual area of where the Vaudouisants would become initiated. She's an integral part in the initiation process because she's the leader of Kanzo. Okay, so that's a little bit that I wrote in my book about her when I experienced her, which hasn't been that much. Okay, so as I said before, she's looked at the first Mambo in Haitian voodoo. A name is derived from Benin, the fallen region of the Benin, and roughly translates to sacred earth. Some say that she's the wife of Papa Legbert, and some say she's the wife of Papa Loco. When I experienced her, I got more of the feeling that she'd be more likely the wife of Papa Loco. Her energies are more cohesive with him, and her objectives are very similar. She's known to be very protective of her devotees. And can, as such, be worked with to perform cleansings, exorcisms, and healings. You can even work with her to empower lave tech mixtures. One of her most sacred duties in Vodou is that we've already just touched on, is that she leads the Kanzo. So Kanzo is a part of the initiation process where the Lua that walk with you, they can be put within you in almost kind of like a perfect possession, but there are many within you, harmoniously. So that they're always with you. This is part of the Kanzo process, and she leads part of this process. And well, she leads the whole process, to be honest. To her, she's a very, very sacred Lua, and in fact, the place where we become initiated, where Vaudouisants become initiated, is often referred to as the womb of Mambo Ayizan. She might not be the quickest Lua to act in terms of help and root workings with her, but certainly her influence and power is certainly as high as the subtlety in which it'll be enacted. Sacred trees, palm, we've covered a little bit why. As such, offerings can be like palm branches, palm crosses, palm hearts, dates that you can lay out on palm leaves for her. Synchronized saints, Saint Anne. Colours are white and silver. And like as you can work with her for protection, cleansing, exorcism, Kanzo, all sorts of nice positive intentions. She's a Rada Lua, which means she's primarily benevolent, so cool-tempered. But Rada Lua and the Lua themselves aren't like all pantheons of spirits. They're not primarily bound to a specific kind of behaviour. So like I said, she can be fiercely protective of her devotees, so she has got a fierce side as well. Although we do see her in the practice as a loving mother, and a loving healing and protective figure. So that was a little bit about Mambo Ayizan. Any additions or comments, hit me up below. I'd love to hear people's experiences on them, if they've worked with her for exorcisms, for protections, for cleansings, for lave tet. Hit me up in the comments below. As normal, keep things respectful. Any root work or conjures, hit me up in the DMs and I'll sort that out for you. Have a good day. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, which don't leave you the right lot. I Bobo Lua. Much love and respect, Mambo Ayizan.